Can we please stop calling everybody fake? I mean, because someone said something last year and they are saying another thing today does not necessarily mean that they are fake. Hi, welcome to this channel. This is Ademiposi HC, and on this channel, we talk about Christian life, balanced life, happy life, and everything in between. And today, I'm going to be talking about a topic that is very important in our society today. I realize that many people are criticized because they said something sometimes ago and now they are saying another thing. And people tag them as being fake. And I am here to say not every changed opinion is hypocrisy, and not every changed perspective is being fake. Because people actually learn, they grow, life happens, and people unlearn. So people's idea about a particular topic does not have to be the same forever. Personally, there are things that I used to believe that I no longer believe. And there are things that I used to say that I no longer agree with. And that's not because I was pretending then or I'm trying to fit in now. It's just because my idea changed. I've grown, I've learned, I've unlearned, and I have new perspective about some things. That doesn't make me an hypocrite. So recently, I've been thinking about how quickly people label others as being fake because they have a changed idea. I've seen popular men of God, popular celebrities being lashed online because they said something 5 years ago and now they are saying something else. In this generation, I think we sometimes confuse inconsistency with growth. We all act like consistency is the highest virtue you could ever have as a human being. So, what happens if someone has learned new information? If life has taught them something new? Or what if they realize that they were wrong? What if they've become more matured? What if they experience something that has changed how they view the world? Would we rather people stay committed to their old ideas forever just to avoid being labeled fake? I mean, let's think about it. That doesn't make sense to me. Think about your younger self. There were things you used to believe were true. Maybe you were vocal about them, maybe you weren't. But today, you no longer believe those things. Does that mean you were fake? No. It only makes you human. Human, capable of growing, capable of learning, relearning, and unlearning. That being said, does that mean that every change is genuine? Because there are cases where people are honestly being dishonest. If someone constantly changes their idea or their perspective, depending on who they are around, that's clear that they're not being genuine. And that's a different case. If people's action consistently contradicts what they say, they are not being honest, that's a different discussion. But what I am saying today is someone changing their opinion about something does not cancel the sincerity they had at the time they had that opinion. Someone can genuinely mean something and later genuinely outgrow it. That is growth. And that's what learning is. Why am I making this video? I think in this generation, we should make room for people to genuinely grow, not to blindly trust every change or to excuse manipulation, but not to attack people simply because they've evolved. If somebody has learned, reflected, and changed, and they are courageous to be vocal about it, I think they deserve more grace than ridicule. So, yes, there are things I used to believe and say that I no longer agree with. And I'm okay with that because I would rather grow and evolve with my thinking than stay the same just so people can think I'm consistent. And maybe you should give yourself permission to grow too. Don't worry about what people might think or say when you come out with a different opinion than you used to have. So tell me in the comment section, what's that one opinion, belief, or idea that you used to have in the past, but you no longer agree with because you've grown? Let's learn together. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't, please subscribe to this channel and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.